If T1 wins Worlds with Doran, I'll shave my head. I'll go bald.
Has to try to escape with the Weaver's wall from Faker. Wants to lock him up. River ready to join up. Yes, Doran is very tanky against magic damage. Any situation, okay, maybe for the third is Jutic being greedy. No, they get all three in the end. It's Honor, excuse me. He came in to get the steal, but he didn't die for it. Able to get that ultimate down and really deny a lot of that effective sustain. Is TP coming in on the bottom side. Mirwin locking up Gumayushi, immediately taking him into the death realm, but he just quickly walks back, uses the power of the ultimate to the 1v1, the Q flash forward. Gumayushi may have overstayed as well. He's about to get taken out. Mirwin might have been a bit of a caster curse, honestly. Hyped him up just for him to get 1v1'd.
But he's not used to running TP, you know, so not exactly in the best spot to scare you.
Now sprinting out, flashing as well. Finally going to use the Unbreakable. This man is determined to live. Surely Carrier will... Okay, Carrier has fallen. Area bar difference. Looking to change the fight as Quad wants to get out here through the...
All he can do is really hit minions and run. And Rookie is going to stop that from being a possibility as he is strutting. So, yeah, Misfortune does run pretty fast. Let's see whether Gumayushi can make the great escape here as he is going to be able to walk between these turrets. Make it rain slows down Rookie, and I think he's out. I think he's fine. I think Gumayushi's just going to walk it off. Never mind. There's a train coming. There's a train coming. And he just walks between the walls. The flash comes on through from the Shy. Can he actually connect to Q, though? That's the question. The answer is yes. Dissonance comes down, and finally the axe. And it as Wei comes back, and that's just a solo from this. This is a decent stun on Owner. He's out of the way, but the side big shove comes. Not quite doing that much, but the all-out comes on through. Rookie in trouble. Mid laner trying his best. But it's Faker who's better and snipes him out.
Split into the back. Faker staying alive, trying to guide him out. Jonkos with a little bit more damage, but he's down. 100 Thieves.
Is this something?
TP. Faker feels good because he has a death cap, and oh god, he wants to use it. Redemption going in. Here, Redemption comes
Is Faker not in tower range? What?
Is dead. Faker taking a kill on that one, and Quad is dead. Faker taking a kill on that one. As FlyQuest want to try to find something.
Got him down, and now the Shy.
Wait, Doran?
Looking for Doran.
What?
He's tanking up the turret,
What?
and he's happy to do so. As
Doran! Doran, you are such an impairment, bro. I'm getting like you're giving me a heart attack. You're giving me a heart attack, seriously. Oh no, Doran, you entered the whole game! Doran! Guy ever when oh my god! Yeah, Doran! Doran! Doran? What? Doran?
That's a double kill for Owner. Meanwhile, Doran trying to create a little bit of space. Does it time, trying to kill Masu up. Quad. Hang on.
Wait, Doran?
Doran.
Oh my god, man, Doran.
Bro,
Doran!
Looking for the path mayor.
Oh,
Confirmed,
Doran?
tries to predict JoJo, and it just doesn't work. Doran looks like he's about to fall. Nice
Doran!
But Doran just fight. He wants to turn.
No, Doran!
Doran! Crucial.
Doran, you fucking enter!
KT hole! PDD, the heart of KT is alive!
Bro, you want to understand 2000 times!
But T1 are still pinging.
My god, you cannot make this shit up! What is he doing? Doran?
That brings him over. He's taking the
Hey,
tower.
Doran?
Flash back to get away
Doran?
from Cousins' ultimate, and the ulti manages to connect from.
But you can't make this shit up!
Big fumble.
You can't make this shit up!
Into full control.
Ready, pretty cheap, really good vision control there too, and gives you a nice lethality spike, so.
See whether they do decide to pull the trigger as the teleport is coming in from the Shy. Carrier wanting to get into position, but the Shy is going to be spotted immediately. Good spell shield as the Supreme Get down, Mr. President! Doesn't find the angle, and then Protect the President comes on through from T1. Boy Rush, not going to be enough, and it's Gumayushi that gets the better of the Rek'Sai. And the Shy may have thrown a bit of this lead away, but IG still standing. We'll see what they can get from this. It's a decent stun on Owner. He's out of the way, but the side big shot comes through. Bottles him only onto one as Gala's forced to run away. Such a low health bar. As the boss responds, not quite enough. Rookie goes down. Gumayushi's free hitting, and it's another one. Total gold. It's going to be Gumayushi in the lead, but Rookie hot on his heels, as we can see here. And Gala getting pretty close as well. The flash over the wall there from Wei as they're looking to try and take down the enemy jungler. And Wei, there's just no option. He's staying alive for a long time, but there's no follow-up. There's no option.
Gets the flash. flush out Aurora. Reposition from Gumayushi. A 5-man cyclone. In lanes, it was Genji returning to form. Flandra marked on the side, seismic shove onto the AL top laner. Chain CC on the Flandra, he's already down. T1 have found the pick. Supreme display of talent, tries to hold the line, but into the back line goes Owner. Hope is being chased, Tarzan's being killed. Anyone's legend is being crushed as Shanks tries to fight back in a 1v4, but he'll get nothing but an epitaph as why they are the reigning back-to-back world champion.
Alter them very quickly. Another hook lands though.
Oh, the tower! Underneath the turret, Kael has to flash away. It's two, but Flandra can't get any closer. Owner wants to take the objective. Paranoia's already gone out. Herald secured by Owner as the old horn comes in, but only finds one. Carrier locks up Hope.
아, 문도 안에 맞나?
펭귄 니달리처럼 가야 되는 건가?
They're going for Kuro. Double bomb on a Kuro. Javel's gonna land this time, and he's gonna get the damage. Yes, he is. First blood in for Faker.
문도 그냥 해봐.
그러면은 바톤도 좀 툴이 많아지긴 해.
도
진짜 쉬워.
문도 하고 너무 안 박으면서 해봐. 그럼 하자. 근데 씨발 문도 그냥.
This will be crazy.
Okay.
Skewmond, is that you?
This is also Owner's first Mundo in his career.
Actually pretty big for the one-on-one. Owner.
Tarzan wants to try to steal away this Drake.
A few moments later.
Way staying alive, but there's the Glacial Prison. Only connects under the tank, but Flandra's arrived and he'll fight. Linus Owner's gonna be chopped up. Oler Snare gonna lock him up. Owner taking a ton of damage. Against T1, nearly qualifying for that MSI final, but missing out. Owner looking maybe to try to set up for a dive down here, but Tarzan reads the play. He's ready to defend here in a 3v3, but it's still going to be another turret play going the way of Gumayushi and Carrier. The Ashe Seraphine so strong.
And Owner kind of losing some health. He misses every briefcase. He lost his passive already as well.
At the beginning, a good play from T1. We think, yes, follow through that they really wanted to. T1 that kept the Jinx alive.
That Chaoticon, it's impatient, but it's so close to dead. It is stolen away by Faker himself.
I can't believe what this series is turning into. Anyone's engine.
Top side of the rift and add Baron to it.
This now becomes a game of delay.
The control ward, they're going in after the Aatrox. They set him up with the arrow. Flandra has been caught at a critical moment. Over the wall goes Tarzan. Wild Growth coming in from Kael. Guardian Angel will bring Flandra back, but where is the damage on AL's side? Doran into the back line. Kael is already down. Doran killed in response. T1 pushing forward. Shanks the next kill. Hope trying to kite. He needs to get away because T1 have won the fight 2-1.
Flandra is trying to reset and teleport back in. He's trying to link up with the team. The minions are here. They need to turn it. That's the teleport.
Okay, T1, they've got to understand this. Aatrox is probably their target. Flandra arrives. Solar Snare looking to lock him up. Owner taking a ton of damage. Hope is excited. Flandra's got the kill. Solar Snare on Hope, but it's not going to do any more. Flandra's going to try to get away. Goes back in here for the Q1. Tarzan wants to engage with the Gumayushi, but he cannot find him. Flandra over the wall. Wants Faker. Can't get the damage. Hope can't do it either. Gumayushi's still alive. T1 pushing forward. They've made their way on the next.
Hit ihn! Warum trinkt der Bastard so ruhig? Wie kann der ruhig trinken? Der Wichs, ist das krank? Nein, 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 ist das krank? What? Holy...
T1 turns the page of the LPL. They will once again.
When he has attended.
Cooldown up just in time. AT is going, but now they want to turn it right back. Instantaneous equalizer. Carrier locked up. Rumble coming in, but denied. Carrier wants to knock Perfect out of the fight, but it might not matter because it's Doran into the back line. Owner stays standing. Cuz take it down. T1 fire back. Guma, Carrier standing. The bot lane. Will it be enough? BDD trying to fire back, but it's Gumayushi. Fearlessly advancing. Ricocheting. Tearing through the dreams of KT. Guma with the move. Safety has to be careful about walking forward towards that brush. And Doran perfectly placed and baited Docdom completely. They get the Drake, but it might cost T1 everything. He flushes into the wall. Perfect alive. Doran wants to make the difference. Cuz goes in. T1 making it happen.
and Guma fails the flash. I cannot believe it. KT holding on. And T1 in the end might finally get the
Was? Was?
Who comes out ahead? This scrap taking it. Dom isolated and Perfect trying to force a fight with Faker, but he gets nothing as the wall comes in to interrupt. Flash over the wall. The ulti from BDD. He might get a couple more kills, but again, the objective belongs to KT. Even as T1 begin to fall, Faker and Carry are ready to turn it. But have they overcommitted the wall there, trying to disengage Carry. Faker running into the pinch, obliterate, connecting for full damage. Cuz on the chase, waiting a few seconds for the pillar, but the stun clutch, focusing on the objective. Cleanse used from Carry. Heal on the way. Faker finding a bit more damage. BDD isolated. Hostile takeover going to connect onto BDD. It won't have much effect as Cuz tries to chase Faker out. But Doran, he might take Carry. Late owner redemption to heal Faker right back up. That's almost every single cooldown burn. It's on BDD to try to turn it back, but it's a split fight. T1 coming from multiple sides, collapsing as owner moves in on top of Perfect. Doran has been isolated in the death round, but he'll manage to make it over. Flashback absolutely jukes him. And now it's Perfect caught Faker right as he comes out. He is stunned, but he won't be taken down. All of Cuz caught out, isolated, immediate subjugate to try and stay standing, forced to flat back. BDD in the darkness! 3-man! Let's Doran try to turn it right back! The ulti is decent, Carry wants to turn it back with the hostile takeover. The goal deficit is just too massive. Even a miracle, even an incredible angle was not enough in the face of this T1 lineup. The triple, the quadra, T1 bringing us to silver scrapes.
World's Finals, Game 5.
Ship it, daddy! Ship it! Fucking ship it, ship it, ship it, ship it, ship it! Fucking ship that shit!
We sacrifice in return. The hook shot, making it out. Send it play back to the tower, but it might cost Carry his life. It's a 1-for-1. No! The minions clicking out. Carry walks away.
T1 pounce. And that's the...
Doran, Gumayushi, the other player to keep your eye on as well. The ulti can do a lot more. Doran going in, doesn't connect the hookshot, wall not immediately. CC. Exhaust coming in as well. Combo over the top from Guma. Finds two. Exhaust as Carry moves his way to the backline. Faker rains down from the sky. Locks up BDD and obliterates the hope for KT Rolster. Taking away the Frost Armor passive. Lockdown from Carry is there. TP in from Doran as well. Ulti's going across the board. BDD caught out the side. A good flash to take him out, and Guma has to be careful, but he's so damn fast. Owner, they lock up BDD. He goes gold in an extra 2.5 seconds to consider what went wrong as T1 looks set to end it all.
They're going to finish the job. It is Doran and Peter left alone in the mid lane. And T1 will ace them.
T1 earning their legacy again and again and again. There can be no doubting it. 4 players on the Rift today making the impossible possible. Owner, Faker, Gumayushi, Carria, and now Doran as well are world champions.
Elimination right at the beginning of the tournament was faced. Oh man, Doran lifting that trophy after all is said and done. As Doran is Owner is flexing. One-handed lift as the GOAT in the second prime of his career does it again.
T1